Hello everybody, today I am going to discuss how to solve reading so effectively that you can get your desired band score. As you know that IELTS IELTS reading academics have 3 passages and you have to solve it in 1 hour. So what is the strategy? That you have to divide 1 hour into 15, 15, 15 and 15 minutes in 4 sections. In first 3 15 minutes you will solve first, second and third passage, and in the last 15 minutes you are going to solve those questions who you skip in the first, second, third passage which you find difficult to solve. So to crack reading, first tip is to do time management. And first passage, when you solve it in 15 minutes, what is the strategy to solve a passage in 15 minutes? You will divide 15 minutes into 2 and 13 minutes, 2 minutes for the reading to scan keywords and 13 minutes to solve a question. Same as it is for the last 2 passages. So let's get started with our first passage. IELTS reading grocery stores. So we want to solve it in at least 15 minutes. So first we will read it for 2 minutes and mark keywords. You just have to read it thoroughly. Which words you think that are important, you just underline that words. You don't have to read it descriptively. Just underline the important words. You know that this passage is about a person, that is Clarence Sanders, how he worked at a grocery store when he was 14 years old, how he worked then after in another grocery business. So what will you do? That you will just underline the keywords. Effectively, you will underline the keywords. Just like bag boxed, sending, delivery boy, Sanders, innovative man, noticed as, wasted time, expenses. So in 1902, in C paragraph, he developed his own concept and grocery store. First A lobby, second one is sales department, third one is called stock room, creating elaborate. Which words you think that are important, you just have to underline those words in 2 minutes. He initiated, he launched a new grocery store. You don't have to understand the meaning of every word. You just have to underline the words. Like here, he opened 9 stores, and there is a self-service concept. He made 100 millions of worth in first year of business, doubling Sanders. In E paragraph, bankruptcy, his death, well remembered for his store. So in 2 minutes we have done our work of reading the passage and marking the keywords. Now we will look at the questions. First question is, which paragraph contains the following information? How Clarence Sanders' new idea had been carried out. What was his new idea? His new idea is to open a new grocery store. And how Clarence Sanders' new idea had been carried out? What were the stages? What were the sections? This mention was in paragraph C. There are three sections that are front lobby, sales department, another section, and he moved to Memphis. He developed his concept. How his idea is carried out. Then in the D paragraph, on the September 6, 1960, Sanders launched his self-service. So here he planned his idea. He didn't executed his idea in this paragraph. He executed his idea when he launched. He carried out his idea in D paragraph. So the answer will be D. So the answer will be D. In which paragraph his idea has been carried out? In C, he planned. In D, his idea is finally launched. Introducing the modes of patrons of groceries before his age. Before his age, what was the method of doing grocery? At the beginning of 20th century. 20th century, at the beginning, what was the method of grocery is mentioned in the A paragraph. In the A paragraph, so the answer will be A. Third question is, Clarence Sanders declared bankruptcy a few years later. Where is the word bankruptcy? In the F paragraph. So the answer will be F. Descriptions of Clarence Sanders' new conception. New conception means new idea, his plan idea. In what paragraph? In C paragraph, his total plan is executed. In C paragraph, his total plan is executed. So the answer will be C. Now, the booming development of his business. Booming development means money, a lot of money. In which paragraph? It is in E paragraph. 1.3 billion today. It is in E paragraph. Now, question number 6 to 10. Answer the questions below. Write only one word and or a number. You can write a one word or you can write a number with one word. 6. When Clarence Sanders was an adolescent, he took a job as a dash in a grocery store. Adolescent means 13-14 years. 13-14 years age. What work he did? He worked. When he was 14, he worked as a clerk. He worked as a clerk. In the new innovation of grocery stores, most of the clerk works before was done by. In the new innovation of the grocery store, most of the clerk works before was done by. His new innovation, the work was done by customers. They are allowed to take things from the shelves. So the answer is customers. Next, in Sanders' new grocery store, the section where customers finish the payment was called, where they check out. They check out. They check out. They check out in lobby. They check out in lobby. So the answer will be lobby. Another area in his store which behind the public area was called where only internal staff could access. Behind the lobby where only internal staff could access. Another section, stockroom. Stockroom is only allowed for the clerks. So the answer will be stockroom. Next, at dash where customers were under surveillance. Under surveillance means when we keep an eye on some person. Galleries. Cabinets units of sales department were galleries where supervisors were allowed to keep an eye on the customers. Galleries. So the answer will be will be galleries. Next, choose the correct letter A, B, C, D. Write your answers in the boxes 11 to 13 on your answer sheet. Why did Clarence Sanders want to propel the invasion of grocery stores at his age? You have read all the paragraph, all the passage. So first you will eliminate those options which are not correct. Because he was an enthusiastic and creative man, no. Because his boss wanted to reform the grocery store, no. Because he wanted to develop its efficiency and make great profit as well. Because he worried about the future competition from the, no. He wanted to develop its efficiency. So the C option is correct. Where its mention is in B paragraph, where he noticed that this method resulted in wasted time and expense, so he came up with an unheard solution that would revolution the grocery industry. He developed a way of shoppers to serve themselves. Revolution. He did revolution here. He thought that he can do revolution. So the answer will be C. 12th. What happened to Clarice Sanders' first store of Piggly Wiggly? Customer complained no. It enjoyed a great business and updated in the first 12 months. First 12th month, it expanded to more than 1,000 for franchised stores. During the first year, Sanders were required to have his new idea patent and open more stores. So here is the confusion. We will look at the E paragraph that Piggly Wiggly and self-service concept took off. Took off means to great heights. Sanders opened 9 stores, not 1,000 stores. So C option will be incorrect. In the Memphis area with the first year of business. In the first year of business, he earned not 1,000 stores. It's 1,300. So C option is incorrect. A good money in the first year. First year means 12 months. We just use synonym here. So the option B will be correct here. 13 questions. What left to Clarence Sanders after his death in 1953? A fully automatic store system opened soon near his first store. The name of his store, the Piggly Wiggly, was very popular at that time. His name was no. A name of his was very popular at that time. No. His name was usually connected with a famous shop. Several years. Yes. His name was patent. No. C option is correct. Why? In the paragraph G, Until the time of his death in October 1953, Sanders was developing plans for another automatic store system called Food Electric, but the store, which was to be located 2 blocks from the first Piggly Wiggly store, never opened. So the store was never opened, but his name was remembered for the several years. So the option for which store his name was remembered, Piggly Wiggly. So the option C is correct. So we literally solve a first passage in 15 minutes. Next passage is mapping. We will solve this passage in 15 minutes also. Today, the map maker's vision is no longer confined. We just underline the important words which I think are more important. I circle them. And just underline the words, and you can write a one word also. The words largest collection of maps reside in the basement, library, reading room, scholars. Here, computer screens are used for digital media, is used for preserving maps. Measuring the spherical earth ranks as the first major milestone in scientific cartography, first achieved by, it is a scholar, so you will circle that. Now in the D, building on the ideas of predecessors, the astronomer, geographical Ptolemy, sorry, it's Ptolemy. According to the grids of latitude and longitude, you just have to underline these words which are important satellites in E paragraph, navigation, illustrate theology, enlarging both that what could needed to map awakened, inspired by rediscovered Ptolemy. This is a person word, so you will circle that. Here it is also a person name. You will underline all the important words in just 2 minutes. Now you will solve the questions. First questions 14 to question 18, they are MCQs. Basically they are MCQs. For MCQs, you have to eliminate first the wrong options. According to the first paragraph, map makers in 21st century. A option is combined techniques to chart unknown territory. B option is still rely on being able to see what they map. C option is are now able to visit the darkest jungle. D option is need input from experts in other field. So you know that in the first paragraph, it combined techniques to chart unknown territory will be the correct option. Why it is correct option and why all other options are not correct. Need input from experts in other field and now able to visit the darkest jungle. They are able to visit the darkest jungle before 20th first century, so that will be incorrect. Still rely on being able to see what they map. still rely on being able to see what they map. They can't see those areas, unknown territories. No. In the first paragraph, they mentioned that they are going to plan to make map which will show unknown areas. Need input from experts? No. So combine techniques. Where is the mention of this? Mention of this in A paragraph. Today the map maker vision is no longer confined to what the human eye can see. So they can see the things that human eye can't see. They can go to the areas, unknown areas. So they can go to the sea floors, which was not possible before 21st century. So the option A is correct here. Next, 15. The Library of Congress offers an opportunity to. What opportunity they offers? Borrow from their collection of Dutch maps, learn how to restore ancient and fragile maps, enjoy the atmosphere of the reading room, create individual computer maps to order. You know that there is a mention of computer. First, you will go to the D paragraph here. And in the D paragraph, they told that computers, basically, computers are used in D paragraph, or it is used in maybe B paragraph. B paragraph, digital means computers are used for. Here is a mention of Library of Congress. So in the B paragraph, there is a mention of Congress, and what they said that computers will be used to protect fragile maps. So you will locate the keyword here. So the option B is correct. Borrow Dutch maps, mention is not there. Enjoy atmosphere, create individual computer maps, that is not correct. Now 16. Ptolemy alerted his contemporaries to the importance contemporaries, his rivals, measuring the circumference of the world, organizing maps to reflect accurate ratios of distance, working out the distance between parallels, latitude, accuracy and precision in mapping. In the mention B, in the B paragraph, he told that in the B paragraph, astronomer, B paragraph, where is a mention of this person in D paragraph. He, according to the grids of latitude and longitude. Maps should be according to latitude and longitude. This person said this thing in D paragraph. So D will be, so the option, so the option B will be correct. Accurate ratios of distance, that is equal to latitude and longitude. Working out the distance between the parallels of latitude, that is only here, latitude is only here, not longitude. So only B option will be correct. 17. The invention of printing press. Invention of printing press. What did invention of printing press did here? In the paragraph 5, or you can say F paragraph. Printing press mention is here in F paragraph. Put maps in the hand of more people. Production of away from monks. Illustrate theology rather than geography. So they took maps from monks and changed the approach of map making. Change the approach of map making. They just illustrate. They illustrate theology. They illustrate theology rather than geography. All the options are incorrect. A is incorrect. B is incorrect. There is no mention of cheaply word. Question 18. The writer concludes by stating that. Conclude. He conclude means in the last paragraph. Map making has become too specialized. Cartographers' works, the fundamental aim of map making remain unchanged. The possibilities of this. We will look at the last paragraph. Cartography is pressing on to cosmic frontiers. But its objective or has been to communicate a sense of here in the relation. Has been, always has been word is used here. So its objective is same as before. So the option fundamental aim that remain unchanged. Always has been means always remains unchanged. This option is incorrect. Now next question is, look at the following list of achievements and the list of map makers below. Match each achievement with the correct map maker A, B, C or D. Write the correct letter A, B, C or D. These are the map makers here. Came very close to accurately measuring the distance around the earth. Who is the person who came very close to accurately measuring the distance around the earth? Distance around the earth. In the paragraph D, in the paragraph C, where is the distance around the earth? Earth is here. Who measures it? This author. So the answer will be Greek astronomer. Greek. You don't have time to unnecessary things. You will just look at the author name or a person name. So the option D is correct. Option D is correct. Produced maps showing man-made landmarks. Produced maps showing man-made landmarks. Mention of this line is produced maps showing man-made landmarks. Man-made landmarks. Man-made landmarks. Man-made landmark, scientific mapping of land into its on the achievement of Cassini family, complex method, longitude, Jupiter's moon, roads, man-made roads, rivers, canal. So the person name, cartographer name is Cassini family. So the answer will be so the answer will be C here. So the answer will be C here. Laid the foundation of laid the foundation for our modern time zones. Our modern time zones. Modern time zones. In paragraph D, modern time zones in degrees, and the author is Ptolemy, you can say that. So the answer to this question 21 is B. Now we have blanks, 22 to 26 blanks. Ancient maps allow us to see how we have come to make sense of the world. They also reflect the altitude and knowledge of the day. The first great step in map making took place in dash, no more than 2 words. You can write only 2 words or 1 word. In the 3rd century BC. Work continued in this tradition until 2nd century AD, but was then abandoned for over 1,000 years. 1,000 years. When these type of blanks, you have to read before and after the blank. The first great step that was taken, great step that was taken. In the paragraph C, the major milestone that was taken by who? Egypt. Egypt. Scholar. That was taken by a scholar. Where? Where it was taken by? It was taken in. In means a place. Place that was Egypt. Now, during which time maps were the responsibility of Dash rather than the scientist? Was abandoned for over 1,000 years, during which time maps were responsibility. Time maps were responsibility. Time maps were responsibility. Time maps were responsibility of which person? 15th century. Maps were the responsibility of who were making maps before. We have learned this, that maps were the responsibility of maybe monks, maybe the answer is monks, maybe it's the monks. Where is the mention of this? Production away from monks. Yeah, here production away from monks. Responsibility of monks, then it's the responsibility of press. So the answer will be, so the answer of 23rd blank, that is monks. Now, rather than scientists, fortunately, however, the writings of Dash had been kept. An interest in scientific map-making was revived as scholars sought to produce maps inspired by the account of travelers. Writings were from Ptolemy. The mention was in paragraph D. The mention was in paragraph D. He was organizing maps and preserve the writings. These days are dash are vital to the creation of maps. What are used for creation of maps? These days means the last paragraph. These days. These days. These days, I think map making has a long way. Navigation satellites. Navigations. 25th answer is navigation satellites. Now the last question is map faraway places, but cheaper version have also been developed for use in. Cheaper versions of maps are used in are used electronic for cars.